welcome to day two of the 12 days of Harry Potter. I really need to take a really good picture of this because I need to be posting these. So we've got the project bag. Oh, it's awesome. And I need to find the bag that says number 2. That's number 8. They're not in any order. 9, 7, 12. Didn't help that I probably shuffled them around either. But that's okay. Here's a 2. There's a 3. Okay. Number 1 is in the bag. It's the burgundy. I'm not going to show it again. I'll show it all at the very end on the last day. It's the burgundy from Snape's grandmother Boggart Neville incident. Okay. You ready? Number 2, they are very, very faint, printed on these bags. It's faint printing. And it's the Mooney Padfoot and Prongs Marauders map. Ooh, look at that. It's green. So we've got burgundy straight into green. Looky, looky, looky. So it's a greeny yellow. Interesting. Daily Prophet. Oh, do you remember with the... Oh, that bloody woman. The Daily Prophet is a wizarding newspaper based in London, England, and is primary source of news for British and Irish wizards. Because of the newspaper's ability to influence the minds of many in the British and Irish wizarding communities, it has been known to print slanted content at the request of the British Ministry of Magic, in an effort to publicise the Ministry's preferred version of ongoing events and political agendas. There is 88 yards in each of these 20-gram skeins. Actually, I should weigh them. I think they're 20. 88 yards. She's got a little disclaimer down the bottom of these because the card originally stated 118. So it's 88 yards. Plenty for the projects. They are custom chosen. So we've got the burgundy and then into this. So it's got the mustardy yellow, it's got green, and it's got a tiny bit of kind of bluey grey. Of course, I've got to roll all these too. They're not too bad. I actually have a nostopinna, which, if you're in the woolly world at all, you will know that a nostopinna is a stick that you wind wool on so that it has the ability to be a centre pull ball. Now, the last bag that I had, I actually just rolled them into balls. So I started them on my fingers, rolled it up and used them as balls. And since I have been doing animal rescue, I now have these little crochet nests. They're originally supposed to be for animals, or at least they were intended for animals, but they actually suit really well for my scissors and my ball of yarn that I'm knitting while I'm in the car, without being noisy. And otherwise I've got my yarn bowl, which is wooden, from Darn Good Yarn, and I've also got a yarn clay. It's a pot. It's not really a jar, it's a pot. Sophie's being a goose. Yes, there you are. Right, now she's learning she's off camera. Now she's learning that she's on camera. Right. Okay, so I've got to get ready to go to work. I actually have a little bit of work to do in the office, so I've been doing work from home up until now. I am waiting for the final video of the premieres to render, and once I've got that starting to upload, I can then reach that at the office to finish off editing and all that kind of stuff before it goes live at the end of the premieres tonight. So there you have it. That's me. No, you're making lots of noise, Sophie. Please. You're making... Oh. Oh, I should add some more chocolate because I'd feel better. I'd feel better then, Harry. No, I might have a piece of fudge. Sophie's had one in the attempt to keep her quiet. I don't think it's going to work. Sugar with her sends her absolutely hyper. She got a gift. Go get your squid. She got a gift yesterday from her big brother. It is a giant squid. I mean, squid. That's just the body, like the tentacles keep going. She got this squid. I swear I laughed and I laughed at AJ getting her this as a gift. I never used to get teddy bears and dolls for my kids. I would get them obscure Beanie Babies, not Beanie Babies. Yes, the beanies that were the animals. I would get like the buffalo and the dragon and all those weird things. This is the squid that she got. She said immediately when she opened it, it's a squid, and it was in a giant box, like a giant shoebox, gift box kind of size thing. And she's been talking about the big eyes and all of that kind of thing. It's got everything. It's got, you know, the gap where the calamari rings, that section would be. It's got the tentacles and it's got the grabby bits. And look inside. It's got a beak. It's made by Wild Republic, and I cracked up at, look, this is the best. Don't ever get me boring teddy bears. If you're ever going to gift me a teddy bear, why would you? Yeah, the unusual toys. So she's got things like the Flopsy, and she's got the bunnies from Jellycat. They're still not teddy bears. I don't think... Oh, she has got a teddy bear. I did get her a teddy bear from Build-A-Bear. Build-A-Bear had a day when she was born. No, before she was born. It was just opening in Hobart. And Build-A-Bear had a pay your birthday kind of thing. So she was 0. So I got a free bear. And I've called it Jersey Caramel. So he's JC. Because he's brown. But that's the only bear she actually owns, I think. So yeah, he was one of her first teddies. And yeah, why not? You know, Build-A-Bear is still going. I've got my bear from the US. And the kids got whatever they got. They chose whatever they chose. I don't think they chose normal things either. It's a fun store. But I got mine in New York, whereas Sophie got hers in the first store in Tasmania. Maybe even Australia. No, I think they had them up on the mainland, but certainly the first store in Tasmania. So that was a bit of a treat. And it's within Myer, which is a department store like Macy's, kind of, on a much, much smaller scale. It took me hours when I was in New York. I was in New York in 2014. And it took me hours just walking the floors. I was completely exhausted by the end of it. And I still hadn't seen like a smidge of anything. Like I hadn't looked at anything in detail. I was just walking going, what is this? It was a new phenomenon. And my one regret was when I was in the States, I didn't get to see a grocery store. I did want to see one, but because I was staying in the centre near the Sears Tower, I think it was, because I was staying there, I couldn't find a supermarket easily, so no supermarket experience. So that just means I'm going to have to get back to the States. I wanted to see if you really had jars of mayonnaise that were the size of a human, or even a small human. So yeah, didn't have that experience, but did do Central Park multiple times. Had the best time with AJ actually in Central Park looking for geocaches in the snow. We got absolutely soaking wet. We stepped into puddles right up to our middles kind of thing. No, we stepped into puddles like up to our caps, and we got back to the hotel wet, cold, big huge grins on our faces. It was fantastic. Just the two of us in the park in the snow, and I think I found one geocache in the park. Lunatic. The other one, I found the Berlin Wall, piece of the Berlin Wall in New York, next to some offices. And I think also on that visit, we either visited Trump Tower or we passed by Trump, and we actually went up the other one. We went up the cheaper one to be able to see the Empire State Building or something. I can't remember what the name of it is. Can you please stop? Just sit still. I'm about to finish. Okay. So yeah, memories of a winter. I've got a friend up in Queensland. Yeah, you know who you are. She's cooking at the moment. Very hot up there, and it's quite a pleasant 16 apparently today here in Tasmania, and I'm about to go and go into work for a couple of hours, into the office at least for a couple of hours. So yeah, and then I have days off. I can't wait. I have got some more stitching done. I may show that tomorrow, and yeah, I'll be just down to the reindeer on the bordery bit, and yeah, that's kind of where I'm up to. All right, thank you for joining me and the lunatic. I will talk to you soon. Oh yeah, don't forget to subscribe, ring the bell, notifications, all that kind of jazz. I'm recording daily until the 6th of January, the Feast of the Epiphany, which is the 12 Days of Christmas, because this is the Woolly Box, the 12 Days of Christmas, the Crochet and Knit Mystery 12 Days of Harry Potter. So join me for more of those, but you need to ring the bell and get the notification when it goes up. I will talk to you all soon. Bye!